What if I told you that the difference between who you are today and who you dream to become lies in just 10 small choices you make every single day? Ladies and gentlemen, every single day is a new chance to become a better version of yourself. Life is not about perfection. It is about progress. There are 10 things you must improve every day. Your mindset, your attitude, your gratitude, your discipline, your habits, your words, your patience, your kindness, your courage, and your faith. Growth is not an option. It's a responsibility. Improving daily means focusing on inner growth rather than chasing outer validation. So often, people exhaust themselves seeking approval, applause, or recognition, forgetting that true transformation begins within. When we turn our attention inward, we discover that progress is not measured by how the world perceives us, but by how we evolve mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. By nurturing mindset, gratitude, discipline, and habits, a person builds a strong foundation for success that no external circumstance can shake. A positive mindset shapes the way we interpret challenges. Instead of being consumed by problems, we start looking at them as opportunity. Gratitude, on the other hand, teaches us to recognize blessings even in the smallest details of life, reminding us that abundance begins with appreciation. Discipline gives structure to our dream. It forces us to act even when motivation runs dry, and it builds the resilience required to keep moving forward. Habits, the small repetitive actions we take daily, create a pattern that eventually defines our entire life. A person who shapes strong habits doesn't need to rely on willpower alone. They create a system that naturally drives them toward growth. Patience, kindness, and courage transform challenges into lessons. In a fast-paced world, patience often feels like a weakness, but in reality, it is one of the greatest strengths. Patience allows you to endure, to wait for the right moment, and to trust the process of your own growth. Kindness, though simple, has the power to heal, to connect, and to break down walls. When you treat others with compassion, you not only create a positive impact on their lives, but also nurture peace within yourself. Courage is the bridge between dreams and reality. It takes courage to stand firm when everyone else doubts you, to take risks, to embrace change, and to pursue paths no one else dares to walk. With courage, fear becomes a teacher instead of a barrier. Words shape relationships, and relationships shape destiny. The way we communicate reflects who we are. Harsh words can destroy trust in moments, while gentle words can inspire hope that lasts a lifetime. When we improve our words, we refine the energy we put out into the world, and that same energy comes back to us in forms of respect, trust, and love. Faith, the final element, keeps the heart resilient. Faith is not only about spirituality, it is also about believing in yourself, in your journey, and in the unseen possibilities that await you. It helps you stand tall, even when the ground beneath feels uncertain, giving you strength to continue when logic tells you to quit. Improving faith means learning to let go of doubts, fears, and insecurities, and replacing them with confidence, surrender. True progress lies in consistent self-improvement, in the ability to commit to these principles daily, because each day is an opportunity to rise, to grow, and to become more of who you are meant to be. The speech highlights that greatness comes from small daily choices, not from sudden miracles or extraordinary ends. Every day presents an opportunity to refine the way we think, act, and respond to life. When you commit to improving yourself in small but meaningful ways, you build momentum that eventually leads to transformation. Refining your attitude is one of the most powerful steps, because attitude determines the way you interpret circumstances. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring pain or challenges. It means choosing to see beyond them and focusing on solutions. Practicing gratitude is another essential element, because gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. It allows you to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. And this simple shift brings peace, contentment, and motivation to keep moving forward. Strengthening discipline is the backbone of all growth, because discipline pushes you to act when the excitement fades, when you feel tired, or when obstacles seem too heavy. Without discipline, dreams remain wishes, but with discipline, dreams turn into realities. Life becomes more meaningful when courage fuels your actions. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite fear. It is courage that encourages you to take risks, to step outside your comfort zone, and to embrace opportunities that might intimidate you. Alongside courage, kindness builds impact. Kindness is often underestimated, but it creates ripples far beyond what we can imagine. A kind word can restore someone's hope. A kind action can change someone's day, and consistent kindness can influence entire communities. Patience sustains the journey, because growth is not immediate. Patience allows you to stay grounded, to wait without frustration, and to continue putting in effort without needing instant results. It teaches you endurance, which is critical for long-term success. When patience and persistence come together, no challenge can break your spirit. Faith is another vital force that carries you through uncertainty. Faith gives you the ability to trust the process, even when you cannot see the outcome. It helps you hold on to hope when everything around seems dark. Faith is believing that your efforts are not in vain, that your struggles have meaning, and that every step is leading you to where you are supposed to be. Improving your words is equally important, because words are seed. Every word you speak plants something, either in your own mind or in the hearts of others. Positive words cultivate trust, encouragement, and harmony, while negative words destroy. By being mindful of your language, you create relationships built on respect and care. When all these elements come together, attitude, gratitude, discipline, courage, kindness, patience, faith, and mindful words, they shape not only your destiny, but also the destiny of those around you. Improvement is not about giant leaps, but about consistent, intentional steps each day that make you stronger, wiser, and more impactful than you were yesterday. The conclusion of this speech is that true success is not achieved overnight, but through steady, conscious effort to improve ourselves every single day. By nurturing our mindsets, practicing gratitude, strengthening discipline, choosing patience, spreading kindness, speaking with care, living with courage, and holding on to faith, we create a life of purpose and meaning. When we commit to these small but powerful changes daily, we not only transform our own lives, but also inspire others to rise and grow with us.